For Professor Muradini's WR 151, a cult and horror course, we decided to visit Salem, Massachusetts, and see for ourselves how the city blends history, folklore, and modern occult culture. The four of us, me, Nami, Kevin, and Erden, jumped into Kevin's car and headed to Salem. We expected witches, ghost stories, and strange attractions. Salem definitely delivered.
Our first stop was Salem Station, where we officially started our tour of the city. From there, we followed the Salem Heritage Trail, a red line that connects many of the Salem's most important landmarks and historical sites.
Next was the Bewitched statue. It's a funny reminder of how much Salem has changed. The city once known for fearing witches now celebrates one of the most fictional witches in television history.
We then stopped at the Hawthorns Hotel. Known for its history and ghost stories, it's one of the most recognizable buildings in Salem and fits perfectly in the city's spooky reputation.
Nearby, we visited the Roger Conant statue and the Nathaniel Horn statue. Roger Conant represents Salem's beginnings, while Hawthorne represents Salem's literary legacy and his connection to witch trials.
After that, we stopped at Ye Olds Pepper Company, the oldest candy company in America. Of course, we couldn't leave without buying some candy.
After the candy store, we visited Salem's most famous landmarks, which is the House of Seven Gables. The house inspired Nathaniel Horn's novel and remains one of the city's most visited historical sites.
We also visited the Peabody Essex Museum, which highlights Salem's history as an important maritime trading
I would love that.
It reminds visitors that Salem's story is much bigger than just the witch trials.
One of the most meaningful stops was the cemetery of the Salem Witch Trials Memorial. Seeing the memorial in person made the history feel much more real. It serves as a reminder of what can happen when fear and false accusations take over the community.
Next, we have explored Salem's modern occult culture. At Pentagram, we saw tarot cards, genitalia-shaped crystals, books on magic, and other items connected to modern witchcraft traditions.
We also stopped at Blackcraft Salem. With its Gothic style and alternative atmosphere, it shows another side of modern Salem and why the city attracts so many visitors interested in horror culture. Okay.
For something a little different, we visited the haunted house attraction. Between the dark rooms, creepy mannequins, and our friends acting ridiculous, it ended up being one of the funniest parts of the trip.
Будете готовить, будете стирать и учить своих детей. Начнем с того,
At the Witch Dungeon Museum, we learned more about the events of 1692 through reenactments and exhibits focused on Salem witch trials.
We then visited the Witch House, the only surviving building directly connected to the witch trials. Out of all the historical locations, this one felt closest to the events we studied in the class.
And our final stop was the Satanic Temple. Whether people agree with its message or not, but it's one of Salem's most unique attractions and definitely leaves an impression.
By the end of the day, we realized that Salem is much more than a city about witches. It's a place where history, literature, folklore, horror, and modern culture all come together. For a cause called occult and horror, there was probably no better place to visit, and that's what made our trip to Salem unforgettable.